What y'all want to do, man? What y'all want to do, man? Y'all want to teach and y'all want to fight. What y'all want to do, man? Come on, man. Let's keep it 100, man. Let's get it up. Let's get it. Come on, man. Man, what's up, man? What's up? Islam, peace and love, family. First and foremost, I rise giving praise to the great God of the universe, Allah. And when I speak of Allah, when I speak about Allah, when I refer to Allah, I'm talking about the infinite being, the source of all life, the thing, the entity, the spirit, or whatever you call it, that keeps your heart beating without your permission. The same thing that created these eyes so you can reflect what you see into your brain and transmit it. And you can't figure out how it's done. We call that a law. In the Moorish Science Temple of America, I give honor to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali for giving me the way to think in such a way that I know that I'm thinking for myself. Listen to me. Prophet Noble Drew Ali makes a statement, if I can get you to think, if I can teach you to think, you can save yourself. So thank the Prophet Noble Drew Ali for showing me how to think and not what to think, how to use my faculties. You feel me? Now, text me after all the hooping and hollering. Brother, I might X you up out there, you talk slick. This ain't that show. This ain't that show. You know what I mean? Text me after all the hooping and hollering. You know what I mean? Huh? Now go in hard without repeating yourself. Okay, I'm gonna start to block you, Wally, because you a provocateur. I'm gonna get you provocateurs out there. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. But first, family, let's talk about this. First of all, if we got any Pharaohites up in here and some Setiites up in here, I want y'all to pass the message. The first message is this. Since y'all talk so tough, since y'all talk so gangster, since y'all use N-words, MFers, and back and forth, all of this strong language talk, let me grab a Moor that I choose and let me and that Moor, we can box it out with both of y'all. That's off the break. Straight up, straight up. Let me pick one more, and we ain't gonna get out of your weight class. We won't get out of your weight class. You know what I mean? Let's MMA style. Because I don't like the rules to boxing. Let's do the MMA style, you know what I mean, for charity. My charity is the Moorish Village. I pick somebody within Seti weight class. I take young Pharaoh, you know what I mean, and we can box it out. Straight like that. You know what I mean? Because all this tough talk, all this MFer, all this B talk, all that, we can box it out. Ain't no need. And all the people that's talking about, oh, this is the conscious community. Man, this is the subconscious community. This is the subconscious community. You talking that gangster talk. You ain't teaching no scholarship. You talking that gangster talk. So let's box it out. You know what I mean? I got Pharaoh. Somebody let Pharaoh know. I got Pharaoh. You know what I mean? And afterwards, that's right, meanwhile, afterwards, shake hands. Afterwards, shake hands. You know what I mean? Afterwards, shake hands. And I'm serious. I'm serious. You know what I mean? I see you out there flexing your little abs. I see you flexing your little abs. I see you swinging your little punches. I see you in the little gym. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. You know what I mean? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's stop playing these games. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, on the real, you talk like a provocateur. Because let me explain something. Let me show you the difference. Let me show you the difference. This is real talk, man. This is real talk. Let me show you the difference. When me and Sinetta was going back and forth, right? If anybody remember the history of that. When me and Sinetta was going back and forth, I jumped on the train that was already out the station. In other words, Sinetta had been going in on the Moors due to the fact, listen to this, due to the fact that Sinetta say that the Moors would come down 125th and antagonize him. Now, at that time, Sinetta did not know there was a different type of Moor. There was a Taj Tariqite type of Moor, and there was a Moorish Science Temple of Moorish American Muslim. He said he did not know that. You know what I mean? He said he did not know that. So he bunched them all in the same basket. And so when he came at the Moors, rightfully so, if they was coming at him, then he was coming at the Moors. He didn't care who it was. If you had affairs on, that was it. But now, the other way around is this. The other way around is this. He got Seti, Sinetta. Yes, Sinetta got Seti and got the brother Sabir to sit on the couch and go toe-to-toe. But remember, this stemmed from, he said that these rogue Moors, these Taj Tariqites, will walk around asking him, why you call yourself black? What you call yourself black for? He felt offended. And over the years, he sought revenge. Whether you like that or not, justified or not, I get it. I get it. Whether you understand it or not, I get it. But now when you look at young Pharaoh, whoever said something to young Pharaoh? When you look at Seti, whoever said something to Seti from the Moorish Science Temple of America? We let you think you gotta win with Sabir Bey. Sabir Bey has never sit in the seat of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Never. He had never been on anybody roster that I know of, anybody membership that I know of. So that don't even qualify you. That don't even qualify you. You know what I'm saying? If you can beat Sabir Bey, so what? Sabir Bey has never been a member of any Moorish Science Temple of America. And if he was, it wasn't consistent. He walked in to get a nationality card like Taj teach him to do and walk out so he can flash it at people. But he ain't never sit in a seat underneath of a master. You know what I mean? He never sit in a seat underneath a master. Not long enough to learn the ways of Prophet Noble Ali. So Sabir don't count. I said it. He don't count. And I still got love for Sabir. But he don't count. Alim Bey. Alim Bey is up into the mystic metaphysics of life, calling it Moorish science. And of course, you can find metaphysics in the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, but this brother is not a grand sheikh like he claimed to be. This brother is not a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America as you would think he is. So he don't qualify either. So Seti mops the floor with him too. He don't qualify. So, in other words, let's do this like brothers. I'm trying to be your brother, Seti. Trying to be your brother, Pharaoh. You can't go shadow boxing with your little live streams. You go shadow boxing with your little live streams, right? How you gonna get a win with a shadow box? Shadows don't hit back, family. Let's set it up. If you don't want box, let's do the scholarship thing. I pick a Moor and you and Seti. And again, we do it for charity. We do it for charity. My charity is the Moorish village. And we'll get to that later. But this is what I'm talking about. In the title here, it says, Young Pharaoh, the ultimate provocateur. I mean, the ultimate provocateur. Now, what I mean by the ultimate provocateur is that every single time that the European put his hand in the game, every single time that the European put his hand in the game or put his hand up one of our Asiatic brothers or sisters behind and use them as a puppet, the first thing that they do is cause confusion. Let's do it. The first thing that they do is cause confusion. Listen, I don't mind if you disagree. It's fine. Who cares? But the disrespect is unbelievable. The disrespect has hit a fever pitch. You know what I mean? And listen. This brother say, what does this do for the children? This ain't a children's show tonight. This ain't a children's show tonight. You know what I mean? This ain't a children's show tonight, brother. And if this ain't your show, it's all right, brother. You can come back next time. You come back next time. It is what it is. But every time this European put his hand up one of our brothers and sisters behind and turn them into a puppet, they come and start banging on one another. I mean, they come playing games. causing confusion. Now the problem is that when the confusion comes, it's always unprovoked. This is how we know. This is how we know something ain't right. Because when somebody come at the Moors and you're going to shadow box with a live stream without a Moor to rebut what you saying, man, that's the lamest thing that's the lamest stuff I've ever heard. You're going to do a live stream saying you're going to bury the Moors. Man, listen to this madness, man. Listen to this garbage, man. Look at this garbage these guys do. This is the lamest thing in the world. You know what I mean? And Moors, look, this is what they do. This is what he have on his Facebook. You follow me? He gonna put the Prophet Noble Drew Ali in the casket, hugging the Circle 7. And you Moors, man, you Moors, I'm telling you, you Moors better stop tripping. If we got Moors in North Carolina, man, you need to have a talk. We need to have a sit down. We need to have a sit down. July 8th, Sunday. We need to have a sit down. You know, we need to have a sit down. If this brother can do this, we need to have a sit down. Right there, July 8th. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous that we, as supposed to be Moorish Americans, we supposed to be Moorish Americans. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be Moorish Americans, and we allow any and everybody to disrespect us. We allow any and everybody to disrespect us. And not only us, disrespect the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Disrespect the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And all of these Moors right here, they don't even know who these Moors are. I know who they are. The Moors in this background here. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to show you who these Moors are. I'm going to show you who these Moors are. Islam, brother. We live on Moorish World TV. We live right now. We got 130 people watching. Brother, this is my brother. No matter what, if we bang on each other, that's fine with me, because me and my brothers, we don't agree on everything. And we might go toe to toe, but he's still my brother at the end of the day. Let me introduce y'all to my brother Roy Bay. He's on the phone. I ain't gonna keep him long, but Roy Bay, let me ask you a quick question. Have you been able to see the poster that was put up for their event, Seti and what's the brother name? Young Pharaoh, Lil Pharaoh. Have you been able to see the ad or the flyer that they put up? Did you see that?
Islam, my good people. Yeah, brother, I saw the flyer. You know, I was very disappointed, very offended by what I saw. And as far as I'm concerned, they launched a universal attack on all aspects of the Moorish American paradigm, and they are clearly calling us out for more than something that is of scholarship. I think these individuals, they want to provoke a confrontation. Now, the night that I saw it, I called up yourself, you know, and I called up Brother Ishmael Bey, and I called up Brother Sharif Aniel Bey. And Sharif gave me some good words of wisdom, and I really listened to what the brother was saying. And he said to me, he said they were just trying to hit a target. But he suggested, he said that I should listen to the voice of reason. And from a moral perspective, I took that into account. But my lower self, as the Prophet Jesus teaches in the Quran, my lower self is strong. So I struggle with trying to be reasonable at the same time, resist being confrontational with these dudes, but my lower self is winning right now. So as far as I'm concerned, this is not even about scholarship. When you want to debate the Moorish doctrine and question it, that's all fair game. That's legitimate. Whereas it pertains to us who follow the Prophet. But when you want to disrespect Prophet Noble Drew Ali to the degree that you're going to put my prophet inside of a casket and say R.I.P., see, that ain't scholarship. Now we're talking hollow tips. Somebody's going to get hurt. And that's just the real deal. See, so right now, we have to really bring out their scimitar and exercise that fifth principle of the five. Justice has to catch those who has offended our prophet of this holy and divine movement, because if we let this thing slide just on some temporary, convenient, false apology, and they come back and do the same thing again, then we gonna look crazy. We are compelled in a position now. We have to set an example for these turbans and fezzes that walk all around North America. We got young children, men, women, and hey, man, protect the prophet and the temple. That just don't mean the doctrine. Sometimes that's what we got muftis for, right? Sheiks and, soldiers for the prophet. Look, Seti and Pharaoh here in New York City, where I'm from, they're banned from here. Coming here would be a no-no. And listen, it don't matter if it's next year, 2 years from now. There are no peace treaties between us and them. They disrespected us. In fact, Seti had a video saying, I've been punking y'all niggas for 9 years, and y'all niggas ain't did nothing. Somebody must have, I don't know what made him think or forget that Roy Bay is still out here. I'm still walking and breathing. So when I see Seti, when I see Pharaoh, it's on sight. We ain't talking about, I'm not asking about why, what happened, why y'all do this. I'm letting it be known. This is what it is. They call for it, they're going to get it. The scimitar's coming out, and we ain't negotiating no truces. You disrespecting Noble Jawali, you put my prophet in the casket. Yeah.
What if this all is set up and Pharaoh was in jail and got pulled over by the FBI to become a provocateur, and Dumb Seti, excuse the expression, I don't really call people out their name, but Dumb Seti, he thinking that he's just riding the ticket to get paid so he can get high, so he promoting Seti and putting a battery in Seti back. I mean, he promoting Pharaoh to put a battery in Pharaoh back, but Pharaoh already got the battery in his back by the FBI as a provocateur, and you walking into the trap. What do you say to that?
Well, I tell you right now, Asian provocateur setup. Listen, man, if it is a setup, it's a darn good one, because they about to get hurt over this.
But what I'm saying is, young Pharaoh, little Pharaoh was in prison. You know what I'm saying? So he comes out of prison, and all of a sudden he goes from the thug to a fake scholar. Starts talking about leaving the planet Earth and all of this type of stuff. And he gets in position to become. And listen, check this out. I have never seen anybody in the conscious community, as we know it, start a YouTube page and within a year, just zoom through with this crazy scholarship, brother. This is how the FBI work. This is how they work. They get these provocateurs, and YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube it be in cahoots with this thing, and the numbers look good, and all of this stuff that this brother talk about, and these people are following him, brother. This could be the setup. This could be the trap.
Well, hey, look here, listen. If these guys are Asian provocateurs, then this gonna be on them. I'm not accepting no FBI, no I'm not accepting nada. I don't care what it is. Who set them up? They in trouble now. That's it. Hands down. That boy talking about how he can levitate and have an out-of-body experience. Yeah, but we gonna put that statement to the test. And that's just what it is. So, like I said, they banned from New York City. And then my other little man out there just seen him at another little demonstration he did. And he had the police with him side by side. So, yeah, he could be an Asian provocateur. Ain't no doubt about that. But right now, we got to make a stand. Brother, you know, and some of the Moors know, right? Me and you had our little differences. But you still family. You still my brother. You and me serve the same prophet Noble Jawali, regardless of our portions. You would have never did nothing like that. I would have never did nothing like that. I can reason with you. You can reason with me. Me and Lord Abba, we don't see eye to eye. That's still my brother. I can reason with him. He can reason with me. But when they come against the prophet, the head, then we all got to stand up and make a statement. oppose a common front. Unification is the sure strength in all battles. And even those who may not have been in Moorish temples, when it's time for Moorish war, we can use sympathizers and supporters as well. So that's just what it is right now, brother Talking, man. Those dudes violated. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If I sing foul right now, I'm punching Seti, foul, whoever. I'm going to do it. And I don't care what the consequences are. I'm going to stand up like a man and a brother and a soldier for the prophet. And I'm just going to handle my business.
Good goodness gracious. You shouldn't say it on YouTube. Good goodness gracious. but it's not my brother. I want to get somebody else on the line, boy, babe. I would love to have brought you into the chat, but I got moving too late, my brother. Anything else you want to add before you go?
Just tell them Moorish American monsters, man. It doesn't matter about if we all on the same page at one time. Anyone that's going to stand with you and fight for your prophet, support them at least in that hour. Islam, we out of here.
Islam. So with that being said, family, with that being said, we're gonna get a couple other Moors on the line. But before you do that, let me text somebody. Let me text somebody and see if we can get a couple more Moors on the line so we can get some try to get some resolve with this. We're gonna try to get some resolve with this. I'm gonna send a few people the link and try to get some resolve with this. Now, my thing is this. This is my thing. My thing is that audio a little choppy. Who messing with it? Who messing with the audio? Let me X some of this stuff out real quick. All right, let's get Lord Abba on the line. Let's get Lord Abba on the line. See if I can get my brother Lord Abba on the line. We've been at each other for a few we've been at each other for a minute, but I want his opinion too. Let's see if we get. Let me see if I can get him on the line real quick. I'm trying to get him on the line. He might not answer because he might don't want to be a participant on Moorish World TV. But anyway, I will try to get him on the line. Well, let me share this with you. He might hit me back. He might not. You know what I mean? Moors must come together. You know what I mean? Moors must come together. I agree. Let me see if I can get this popping real quick. Look at this. So family, this is how we get to figure out our agent provocateur. First of all, you know, we got to look at it as what it is. When we look at a young Pharaoh, you know what I mean? When you look at a young Pharaoh, now you already know that this brother is feminine. Our generation, the one that I'm from, we don't rock like that. That's just not something we do. Look like he got on eyeliner and all that. Now, I don't know if he do. It just look like it. You know what I mean? But we don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the young Pharaoh right here. And he comes from this thinking he's a thug type of era with baby hair. So we already know he's young. He rocking baby hair. We from a generation, we ain't rock like that. I'm just saying, that's just me. I don't know about this generation. We don't rock baby hair. So you already tell me where you coming from. Even now you're a little bit older, you're already telling me the foundation of who you are. Because even at that age, I ain't rock no baby hair. We don't rock like that. So he grows up, he's playing on the train. This is what he do. This is what he do. He plays on the train and thinking this is slick. He's a goofball. Then he got a stack of ones and throw 100 on top and put a mask on his face. He's still thugging at this point. He goes to jail most likely. Then he comes out, and one of the first things we see with this brother, and I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to play. One of the first things we see with this brother is him getting in a scam with Brother Polite trying to get status correction. Now, I'm going to play it in a second, but the status correction was the tip of the iceberg. Because once Polite worked him with this, let me tell you something about me. Let me tell you something about me. Shout out Slick Bundles. Let me tell you something about me. Not only am I a YouTuber, I'm also a client. I like the conscious stuff on YouTube. I ain't gonna front. I pay attention to this stuff, not like I used to because I'm too busy now, but I pay attention to this stuff. I remember when young Pharaoh first came on the scene. And one of the highlights of the drama was him buying that fake Moorish stuff, that Taj Tariqite stuff that Brother Polite was selling. The UCCs and status correction. We know that Taj Tariqites is the father of the status correction. They're the father of the status corrections. They're the father of the status, the Taj Tariqites, right? So he gets into this status correction demonstration. Here we go. Listen to this.
Peace, family. This video right here is about status correction. I'm going to be clearing up some questions and some rumors in this video, as well as guiding the family to where y'all can go if y'all want y'all status corrected and y'all sick of being 14th Amendments. So I personally recommend you to this brother saying that he does paperwork because he did mine. Right here in your links.
There you go.
You can see it. Now, I'm not going to zoom in because...
Now, check this out. Check this out. Polite had already beat him out about a stack and a half. Polite already beat him out a stack and a half. After Polite beat him out a stack and a half, Tassadoc, I forget the brother name. I don't want to blow up his spot. I need to blow up his spot, but I'm gonna leave him alone for right now because it's not about him. He goes to this other brother. The brother is actually a Hebrew and put a bay on his name in order to sell people the status correction. He actually have a video saying it. I'm not making this up. He said, I put a bay on my name so I can sell this to Moors. Man, listen, I'm not going to blow up his spot right now because it's not about him. Anyway, he goes and buys this stuff. Again.
There are instructions on how to fill this out or how to fill my names in the blank, family. But now I can tell you from personal experience, this brother will do your paperwork. I actually just sent my UCC financial statement off this Monday. I'm waiting for a response. The brother did. It took him 3 days to do my paperwork.
To do my paperwork. Yes, to do my paperwork. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happened was that stuff didn't work for him. He still had to go to court. He's still on parole. That stuff didn't work for him. You know what I mean? That stuff didn't work for him. So now he's mad at the Moors, maybe. I think he came in the game of Provocateur. I'm just telling you, there is no rise like that. Man, the only YouTuber that I know that do numbers in the way that he rides so fast is Brother Rich. And Brother Rich don't get caught up in the drama. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Sinetta. But we know Brother Rich, what's the name of his demonstration? I forget the name of it. Black Magic. I think that's what it is. Brother Rich, he don't get caught up in that drama. But here comes this guy fresh out of jail, less than a year. All of a sudden, he getting subscribers all over the place. Man, them Europeans on him. That's them Europeans on him. They playing games. Okay, the audio, let me see. Let me check it out. Okay, the audio ain't right. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Work with me. I'm gonna work on this audio real quick. I had a few people coming on, so I had this. I had to let me see if I can work on this audio real quick. Audio, sound. Let me see. There we go. Okay. I think we should be good now. Let me know if we good. Are we good? All right, all right. Because listen, I got my other setup, right? I got my other setup, but I had to take it down in order to do something else because I also use this to interface with other meetings. But anyway, Islam, family, Islam. So look, check this out. So this is how you know an agent provocateur. The European put a finger in their behind. They put a finger in their behind and turn them into a puppet. But when they become a puppet, they just come with confusion. No scholarship, no nothing, just confusion. And let me tell you something. This is the funny part. This is the dumbest part in the world. Half of the stuff that they're talking about is not even Moorish science. It's that Taj Tariqite stuff. Half of the stuff that they talking about is that canon-based stuff. The same stuff that I've been doing videos about. Half of that stuff they talking about is that severe-based stuff. Half of the stuff that they talking about has nothing to do with the MST of A. Has nothing to do with the MST of A. Nothing. Nothing. That's why, man, my brother Sharif said it best. You don't know enough about the topic to debate it. That's why you won't debate a real Moorish American. You don't know enough about the topic to debate it. You know what I mean? But let's get back to what I'm saying. Let's get back to what I'm saying real quick. So here we go with this brother here. Here we go. Let me share this with you real quick. Here we go with this brother here. Now he might try to sting my page. He's been stinging people's pages lately. You know what I'm saying? But here you go again. Here you go again. He's been stinging people's pages lately. So let me be careful. I mean,
I want to thank everybody for helping me out with these legal donations. I love y'all. This is
the crooked part, family. This is the crooked part. Please listen closely. Matter of fact, I'll take a chance. I'm going to take a chance. He might strike my page. I'll take a chance. He might get my page taken down, but I'll take a chance. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not tripping. I don't do this for money. It is what it is. I got a real job. You know what I mean? I got a real job. You know what I mean? And I work for me. So here we go.
So that being said, going forward, I'm using Razoom.com. The link is in the description if you want to send me a donation. I'm switching from GoFundMe because GoFundMe apparently doesn't allow you to raise money for legal matters, but this site does. So that being said, whatchamacallit? As I stated, everybody, I'm about to get this first.
Let me also say, I want y'all to go and subscribe to my brother, Young Pharaoh Psychiatrist, YK the Truth. That brother is the truth. I'm telling you, if you want to see the pseudo in its purest form, this brother breaks it down. If I'm not mistaken, this is where the video that I'm playing come from. He breaks it down in this. So go subscribe to Young Pharaoh Psychiatrist. All right? That's my man, YK the Truth. He got YK the Truth page taken down. He got it taken down because he was beating him over the head. Everybody needs to go subscribe. After the show, you need to go subscribe to this brother channel. Let's check him out.
I want to thank everybody for coming up with the second to raise the second half. So I want to let everybody know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So that being said,
what he's talking about is raising money for the attorney fees. He's raising money for the attorney fees. I told you he's the ultimate provocateur and scammer. Check it out.
Whatchamacallit? As I stated, everybody, I'm about to get his first. I'm about to get his half of his way to my attorney. Let him do what he do. And then I got till May 1st to come up with the second to raise the second half. So I want to let everybody know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Whatchamacallit? The link is in the description to donate. For more details, go on General Seti channel. I showed the contracts. I showed my lawyer contracts, all of that, so everybody know that whatchamacallit, everything is official in regards to what he charged in the price, whatchamacallit, how much he accept up front, all of that.
Okay.
Robert Kemp.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now they call it legal aid to see if this legitimate.
No, there are no such thing as legal fees with legal aid. We're assigned by the Appellate Division, New York State, to handle these cases. We are not paid by the client, so we have not been paid. There are no legal fees associated with this case with Marshall Daniels.
Marshall Daniels. Say it again. Let's do it one more time.
Not been paid. There are no legal fees associated with this case with Marshall Daniels. We do not charge our clients.
Man, the brother got a public defender and charging people online with a GoFundMe.
We are paid by New York State. So okay. But as far as I'm concerned, once the appeal is going through the process with legal aid and the court system, There's no further appeals. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Now, stop for a minute. Now, stop for a minute. Now, on this thing, he got, listen, this is the sick part about it. If you look closely, right, he named his page Sandra Bland. So under Sandra Bland name, the same sister that was hung in a cell.
Good morning, my beautiful kings and queens. It is Friday, April 10th, 2015. It's kind of chilly out here this morning, so hopefully.
That's Sandra Bland, the sister that was hung in a cell by these Europeans, by these racist Europeans. And here he go using the sister name. He's using the sister name, Sandra Bland. Not only if he used the sister name right there, he used the sister name right here. Come on, man. What more do we need to see? What more do this young generation need to see? This man used a sister name that was, man, come on, man. Come on, sisters. Come on, brothers. Y'all got to spread this word. Y'all got to spread this word. Y'all got to spread this word. He used the name Sandra Bland to raise money. Let's go. Come on, man. This Sandra Bland. Oh, okay. I got you. So y'all don't understand what I'm saying. This is the Sandra Bland that was killed by Europeans in a cell. This is Sandra Bland that was killed by Europeans in a cell. And this young boy, man, let's go back, man. Let's touch it one more time. This young boy put up a GoFundMe using her name with this one, the SOS. But now, shout out to my people, man. Let's deal with the SOS. Shout out to YK the Truth.
The brother put SOS in there. For y'all.
Y'all see that? This is what he said his logo is. This is what he said his logo is. Family, pay attention, please. Don't go nowhere. Pay attention.
The brother put SOS in there. For y'all who don't know about SOS, this is my logo. This is
his logo. Pay attention, family. Y'all need to share this video, family. We need to get him out of here.
This is my logo. This is a part of the movement that I'm have started for Black people, which we're getting ready to open up these daycare centers by the end of the summer and employ.
Some of them came and gone. But pay attention, family.
Black people. So if you hate your job, quit your job and come work in the center and teach the babies.
Uh-oh. And look at this fool. Not worse than an old fool. So y'all see where SOS come from? Look where SOS come from. Look at this old fool. Ain't nothing worse than an old fool. Look at him. Here we go. Look at you, Pharaoh. Watch this, family.
My name is Mavis and I'm in grade 8. I started with SOS Africa 8 years ago. My favorite part of
8 years ago, SOS Africa. He done stole the people logo. And talking about that's his logo.
going to school is actually being at school and learning. She has been a wonderful student. She has been a good learner.
Where we at? That's right.
SOS. Saving ourselves. Come on, man. Come on, sisters. Saving ourselves. Man, this mother is a thief and a fraud. Now look, he was even trying to sell these online. $900. Y'all see this? $900. $175. $175. Come on now.
I ain't never scammed nobody. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody.
Come on,
I ain't
fam.
never stole nothing from
Man,
nobody.
wake these young children up. Man, somebody got to wake this young generation up. Somebody got to wake this young generation up. Somebody got to wake this young generation up. Because they following this man. They following this little boy. They following this little boy. Somebody got to wake this young generation up. Following this lame like that. And then we got an old fool with him. Then we got an old fool with him. Like I said, he might strike my page. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. I'll start a new page. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for money. You feel me? I don't do this for money. So it don't, you know what I mean? I would like to keep my page going like anybody else. But he struck YK the Truth page. That's YK the Truth page that he struck. You understand what I'm saying? And so the point of the matter is family, we got to wake these youngins up. We got to wake them up. We can't let them be destroyed by the lack of knowledge dealing with this crazy madness right here. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next one. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Talking about killing with scholarship. I ain't killing with no scholarship. They ain't giving no scholarship. So why I'm going to try to kill them with scholarship? Why I'm going to kill them with scholarship? Another page y'all need to check out is Solely Dolo. Solely Dolo. Check out Solely Dolo, family. If you want to know the wicked scam that this brother doing, I ask everybody to subscribe to Solely Dolo. I hope I'm saying it right. Check them out.
Polite once said the people in Brooklyn are animals. Now I want you to listen to what Pharaoh says, and I also want you to keep in mind that he...
Let me straighten it up for y'all. Give me a minute. Let me straighten it up for y'all. Man, because this is heavy.
Polite once said the people in Brooklyn are animals. Now I want you to listen to what Pharaoh says, and I also want you to keep in mind that he also states and promotes the black woman as God. Let's get it.
We're going to create an organism, we get biology. And then from biology, okay, we go into genetics. And then from genetics, we get psychology. Now, why do we get psychology last? Because by the time we get to psychology, the biological and genetic pretenses of whatever organism was just created out of the intellect of the cosmos. Because remember, in order to produce sound, you have to conceive thought. So we know that the universe, okay, is conscious and is intelligent. So
this is what he's telling your babies. Listen.
The universe is producing itself in many different manifestations of itself, and we understand how this particular aspect of the universe, which is all of ourselves, will act based upon its genetic coding. And so your psychology is determined by your genetic encoding. This is why it's so important to understand human genetics. Black people have reptile DNA.
Black people have reptile DNA. Here we go.
This is why we're so agile. Caucasian people have primate DNA, okay? And so this is why they're so aggressive. Because if you study chimpanzee, this is not racism, this is science. I want people to know this is my opinion, okay, based upon scientific studies of thought, scientific realms of thought, and studies confirmed by college professors and every other accredited.
This brother sounds like a jailhouse lawyer talking science.
Scholar within America. So I don't want anybody to understand I'm being racist. So that being said, if you study chimpanzees, okay, chimpanzees get in groups and they go attack other people. This is why
chimpanzee get in groups and they attack other people. Last time you seen chimpanzees get in a group and attack other people.
Caucasian culture,
you're talking too fast,
is more of a conquest. African culture is more of a sit, nest, and build, because that's what snakes do. Snakes don't go conquest.
All of them tribal wars in Africa, what is he talking about? Let's go.
Or reptiles don't go conquest other foreign lands, okay? They don't go to, they make their little nest, lay their eggs, and do what they do.
We are reptiles. This is what he's telling us. We are reptiles. And so, let me stop for a minute. So this is the guy that we supposed to be debating. This is the guy that we supposed to debate. This is the one. This is the scholar. This is the one. This is the guy that we supposed to debate. You serious? You serious? This is the guy. Man, this stuff is ridiculous. This stuff is ridiculous. This stuff is ridiculous. and we sitting up there listening to this. We letting our children listen to this. Everybody should be going to his page and flagging his page, so this foolishness won't be on the airwaves. That's what everybody should be doing, because this stuff is ridiculous. You know what I mean? This is that European stuff here. Talking about he didn't went from calling you a monkey to now you a lizard. Now you a lizard. You know what I mean? Now you a lizard. And this is the guy, man. Let me rewind this, man. Let's keep going with it, man. Let's keep going with it. This is the guy here that's supposed to have some real scholarship. This is the one. Come on, man. This is the one that's going to say something about the Prophet over Drew Ali. This is the one that gonna make a flyer putting Prophet over Drew Ali. This is the one going to make a flyer putting Prophet over Drew Ali in a casket. That's it. We're gonna talk about what the Prophet over Drew Ali did in a minute. We're gonna talk about what the Moors do in a minute. But this it. This it. This it. Sandra Bland. And he gonna be in North Carolina on July the 8th. Man, this it. This is what we looking at. This is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with. I want y'all to go subscribe to Young Pharaoh Psychiatrist. Excellent channel. Excellent channel. Now let's get it. Let's get back to it.
Young Pharaoh, man. I'm sitting back and I was watching your live stream, and you said something. You said you're willing and you want to deal with people from different races and cultures. And I mean, that's not a bad thing, but where you fucked up, and the one thing you have to realize is all the shit that you said in the past about Caucasian people and people of different races and cultures. Do you think those people are want to join hands with you, knowing that you've talked a lot of shit?
And I don't want to play all that language on here, so I'll cut that one and we'll go back to this.
Physical aspects, which helps to create your specific.
Stop.
He's saying this, and okay, you heard enough. Bottom line is, he spoke on psychology and equated us to being reptilians. He said we're reptiles, and even when, as far as saying, going to use snakes as an example. Now, he also spoke about behavior. He said that your DNA is what makes you do what you do. Okay, now, when we talk about reptilians or reptile and snake, let's just look at some definitions, and we can go from there, because he did say the black woman is God, and that's what he's promoting. But I don't think a reptile would equate to being God. Check this out. A reptile is defined as an animal that crawls or moves on its belly, such as a snake, or a small short leg, such as a lizard. Okay, that doesn't sound like God. Now look at this one. A despised person. Now he's saying this predetermines what you do. So let's go into look with a snake. Look at all this. A worthless or treacherous fellow. You see, this is kind of resembling the last one, but a worthless or treacherous fellow. You know what? Let's go back. As you can see right here, look at the date, March 25th, 2018. You notice in recent time, he has gone into saying he's starting this pro-righteous movement. He's calling on people from all walks of life, and even Caucasian people. Now think about this. When we deal with these people within the hierarchical structure of the government, a lot of them have said some of the same things this guy has said. Like, we're referred to as like people who move like snakes. But that's not who we are. But that's what he just promoted. He's promoting the black woman is God at one token. And then in this video, he is saying,
you understand, I'm being racist. So that being said, if you study chimpanzees, okay, chimpanzees get in groups and they go attack other people. This is why Caucasian culture is more of a conquest. African culture is more of a sit, nest, and build, because that's what snakes do. Snakes don't go conquest, or reptiles don't go conquest other foreign lands. Okay, they don't go to, they make their little nest, lay their eggs, and do what they do. They don't go conquest other people. Chimpanzees do.
See what I'm saying? He referred to us as snakes, reptilians. Again, A worthless or treacherous fellow. A groveling or despised person. Does that sound like God? Is the black woman still God? This sounds like you sided with the enemy. You want to paint us out to be reptilians? Now,
see, family, this is the reason why I'm doing this show, family, and I'm telling you, I'm putting it all on the line, family. Shout out to Sully Dolo, shout out to YK the Truth, shout out to all of those who are reaching out to the youth to try to get the youth away from this madness, brother and sisters. We need to get this message out, man. This stuff is crazy.
Anyone who's done the research out here, we've done the research on reptilian. When you do that research, you start talking about Caucasian people within the government, not us. No. You have this all wrong, brother. You have this all wrong. And this is recent. March 25th, 2018. See, I haven't gone through Pharaoh's videos, but I'm going to go through them. Yo, check it. While you doing your lecture to...
Now watch this. Now watch this. Family, if you want to know about a provocateur, family, this is what we got to do. We have to study history. We have to study history. Family, we got to pay attention to the Black Panther movement. With the way that the Black Panther movement was messed up is, for one, they let them Europeans in. For number two, they let the FBI put their hand up there behind out some of the members, and they become partners. But remember, the confusion always starts within. See, we on a journey to try to get ourselves up out of this mess. And I'm telling you, I feel like we almost there. But these little guys that go to prison, you know what I mean, and get tired of bending over the bed or whatever they had going on, who knows? But whatever they had going on, they tired of that. Now they come out. Listen, you get out of prison, and all of a sudden, in less than a year, you done came from the young boy baby half thug to now you're a master teacher. Now you're a master teacher? Talking about aliens? Talking about we reptiles? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I say again, my challenge is this. I'll box. I want to do MMA. My bad. I don't want box. I want to do MMA style. That's it. We can do it in Vegas. Let me see if my man Ishmael Bey on the line. Let me see if I get Ish on the line. Let me see if I can get Ish on the line. See if Ish there. Ishmael Bey. Let me see if I can get Ish on the line. Let's see if I can get my brother Ish on the line. Yeah, we could do it in Vegas. We could do it in Vegas. Now, see if I get Ish on the line. Ish got some plug. Ish got some pull. Now, this is what I'm talking about. See if I get my brother on the line real quick. Come on, Ish. Pick up the line. Man, now my phone call. We're gonna try to get this going on, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm willing to MMA style. I'm willing to MMA style. And bring one other brother with me. We can do a tag team. I bring one brother with me, and we can do a tag team. You know what I mean? We could do a tag team. And we could go like that. That's just what it is. We could do a tag team, and we could get busy. You know what I mean? Here we go. Islam, brother. Can you hear me? Brother. How you doing, brother? I'm doing well. Hold up one second. I want you to know that I'm live. We got 215 people watching. I'm talking about Young Pharaoh, the ultimate provocateur and scam artist. And before I get your opinion on one thing, brother, I know that you have a sort of, I ain't gonna say a sort of, I know that you know people that might can help me out with this. I want to do a charity fight. I want to do MMA style, like they do in Vegas. And I want, I know I'm serious. I'm serious. If these brothers accept the challenge, Young Pharaoh and Sarah Seti against me in the person of my choice. Now I'm not going to pick somebody out this little guy weight class. After we finish, we're gonna be good sportsmen. We're gonna shake hands and we're gonna move on to uplifting our people, brother. Is any strings you can pull in Vegas so we can get this off if they agree?
Oh yeah, we can set it up.
I told y'all. Hey Ish, cause listen, when you get on a video and you start talking about MF this, N-word that, and you make a picture and put Prophet Noble Drew Ali in a casket and all that, that ain't no scholarship right there. That's something else. So I'm saying if we're going to do something else, let's just do it so won't nobody go to jail and won't, you understand what I'm saying?
I understand. Yes, sir. I agree.
So, brother, have you had a chance to see that picture where they did the Prophet Noble Drew Ali land in the casket?
I saw the picture. It was sent to me on my inbox and stuff, and you know that kind of stuff was always off limits. That's a category that was already addressed and crossed along. Somebody had put I think Ali Muhammad had put Dr. Phil Valentine's name on a tombstone back in the days, you know, like almost 10 years ago. And this was addressed in the community that we don't do things like that.
Right.
You know I mean, you don't want to put the vision of death upon your brothers and your sisters, you know. So that's off limits. Maybe the brother doesn't know, you know, maybe he's not being guided properly. But that's not something that we can do within the community. If you want to address the information, stick with the information, but don't, you know, cats are really crossing lines and going into areas that get real blurry, and that's not positive. That's not good. That can be very detrimental all the way around. So that's not good, you know.
Yeah. You know, when I seen it, the first thing, I don't take this stuff too personal because I understand what we're dealing with. I really do. I understand the sickness. You know what I mean? I understand the sickness. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I was one that suffered, but I don't think I was that bad. I don't think I was that bad. You know what I mean? But in other words,
well, I'm trying to figure out what's the difference that somebody would have with the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Moorish Science Temple of America has been around for over 100 years. Was laid the groundwork for countless organizations going around today. We're talking about brothers and sisters who don't drink, who don't smoke, who don't curse, that are in their community, that are uplifting their community. What is the problem with that? What would be the problem when you see the results of what the Moorish Science Temple are doing? These are peaceful brothers and sisters. Generation after generation, babies are being born. And these are people who are not, you know, out here causing any problem. There are other people who are coming in their name that are causing an issue. But the Moorish Science Temple are not criminals, and they're not out here doing harm to people. So what problem would somebody have with people that are living a clean life, uplifting their own communities, and staying within themselves? The Moorish Science Temple are not out here causing problems with other people. These are peaceful people. When you go into the temple, they're very peaceful people. And they're very, you know, some of them are very old and some of them are very young. But they're very, very peaceful. So if somebody has an issue with that, you know, that's going to be the motive. You got to find out what the motive is of people that have a problem with that.
Exactly. Well, I just wanted to get your take. I want to get your take on a few things, right? And see what your take was on it, because I know a lot of people have seen it and may have came across it, and I just be wondering, you know what I mean, what do people think about this madness? You know what I mean? That's I'd be wondering, what do people think about this madness? So I appreciate you, my brother. Anything you want to add? I'm gonna try to get a few more brothers on the line before we get out of here. Anything else you want to add?
I want to let everybody know to support Moorish World TV. Support the Moors that are out here making the moves. We're now moving further into the nationality, dealing with the United Nations. And, you know, we really just making some moves. I want to let you know, Brother Talk, I love you. I support you 100%. You know, so we just going to keep on staying busy, man. We'll keep on, you know, getting in this work, man.
Islam. Peace and love, family. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
So family, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So listen. When we talking about young Pharaoh, right? And we talking about Seti, right? Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it going real quick. Let's keep it 155. Family, if Moorish Science Temple of America is so bad It's so bad. What's the alternative? Listen. If they got such a problem with the Moorish Science Temple of America, what is the alternative that they offer? What the alternative that they offer? Now, let me explain something to you. This is what I mean by young Pharaoh is the ultimate provocateur. Provocateurs, they come in looking like us, talking like us, huh? Looking like us, talking like us, but they offer no solution. They're not mobilizing anybody. They're not trying to galvanize economics together. It may appear that way, like he got to cite black woman as God. Sisters, do y'all know that he's using that black woman as God thing? Just like the preacher got all the sisters in the church paying for his Cadillac, cooking his pig feet, cooking his chitlins. The preacher always catered to the sister. Y'all know this. They're not organizing nothing. They're not buying a building. They're not trying to buy a bus to take people on tours. They're not buying no land. They're not farming nothing. What? What's the alternative? This is how the provocateur work. This is how the provocateur work. The provocateur works in such a way. When he works, hold up 1 second. Let me tell the brother, check his email. The provocateur works in such a way that they come with confusion, but they offer no solution. Now listen. Now listen to this. Now check this out. If Prophet Noble Drew Ali was so pseudo, which we know that these Taj Tariqites got people believing that Moors are pseudo. Ain't nothing pseudo about the Moors. Ain't nothing pseudo about the Moors. You know what I mean? Nothing. Yeah. Matter of fact, hold on, family. Stay tuned. Hold on a second. Because a brother just gave me a heads up on something. That's what I'm gonna do. I got you, brother. I'm gonna put that's right. Put Agent Provocateur in front. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Agent Provocateur in front. That's right. Here we go. I'm gonna change it right now, right while the show going. That's right. That's right. Save changes. Let me get back to the show. Anyway, watch what I show you in a minute, family. Watch what I show you in a minute. Now, man, I'm gonna show you something in a minute. If the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, was so pseudo, let me show you something real quick. Y'all ready? Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something. See, this is the problem. This is the problem, family. And everybody in here, I ask everybody to thumbs up for me so this video can get rotated. And I also ask you, once the video go down, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Don't let these brothers come in here and these sisters come in here with no evidence, no proof to what they talking about. It's not, family. Let me mute you real quick, Apollo. 1 second. 1 second. I want to show something real quick, and then I'm gonna get right to you. Mute your mic. I got brother Apollo in the building. Give me 1 second. Check this out real quick. Real quick. If these brothers were so real, right? First of all, you accept one of the challenge. You accept the challenge to fight, or you accept the challenge to approach a real Moorish American on the stage with this scholarship. If you real, you would accept the challenge to throw them hands, or throw that scholarship across the stage. If you real. If you bluffing, then you trying to bait somebody in so you can get them same police to put them bracelets on us. But we don't like bracelets. We don't like them type bracelets. You know what I mean? If you so real. Now, let me say this real quick before I bring my brother Apollo in. Let me show y'all something. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all something. What y'all about to see right here is that real work. This that work we trying to get to. This is that work we're trying to get to. What you see right here is from 1927. This is where your brother Tahaka Bay trying to get back to. We're trying to get back to these businesses that the prophet left an example for. Now let me explain something to you, family. When you look at this, this is temple number 5 out of Pittsburgh, and temple number 4 out of Detroit. And this is 1927-28. This is the report, $19,458. In today's money, it'd be over $250,000. This is what we're trying to get to. This is what we're trying to get to. This is what the prophet and the Moors was doing. Yeah, the Moors, some kind of way, lost their way. But we back today. We back. This is what we're trying to get to. The prophet's spirits rout the enemies from the temple. And in the spirit of the prophet, we're going to rout them up out here. This is what we're trying to get to. Trying to get to this money. We're trying to get to uplifting our people. Better homes, better cars, better guap in that bank account. Heck, create the bank. This is what we're trying to get to. This is what we kind of get to. Manufacturing corporations. This is what we're trying to get to. See, these brothers ain't galvanizing nobody. Again, this is what we're trying to get to. Moorish endorsed the village idea. In Baltimore, we are building on the Moorish village idea. We are building on it right now. So Moors and like-minded people can live together, centralize our economy, and make something for ourselves. Just like the Chinatown people doing. Just like the Little Italy people doing. Just like the Greek village people doing. This is what we doing. This is what the prophet put on the table for the Moors in 1929. And not since 1929 have this been built upon. Well, your brother Tahaka Bay is building on it. It is what it is. We building on it. So my question becomes, what alternative do you have to offer? What you have to offer? Huh? What alternative is they offering? Another lecture? Another lecture? That's what they offered? They offered nothing for our people. Another lecture and another argument. With that, I got my brother Apollo Bay. Brother Apollo, brother, how you doing, my brother? You can unmute your mic. I let you say your piece. I ask that you don't cut them too hard. Now, matter of fact, go ahead, cut them up. The floor is yours, my brother. You got to unmute your mic, though. Let's see if I can unmute you. I'm going to try to unmute you. You got to unmute yourself. I muted you, but I can't unmute you. I don't know what I done did. Let me see. All right, boom. Let me see. Let me get you right. Let me get you right.
Can you hear me?
Dang. You know what I'm saying? One thing. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, brother. This is how you know he's a young lame. One thing that we know, if you come from the street atmosphere or if you come from the boardroom atmosphere, in order to make money, you must keep confusion to a minimum. Now you might have to check some things, but this is in the streets and this is in the corporate world too now. You must keep confusion to a minimum. Now, sometimes you're going to have to address some things. Some things you're going to have to put out there as bait. You know what I mean? Because it's a part of the game. It is what it is. But one thing that you don't do is jeopardize your whole organization or your whole program. This guy didn't jeopardize this whole program. Do we know that the Moors been around for over 100 years, and in every state there's Moors?
Every state
or not? Like, you didn't know. See, one thing about me, I offend some of the brothers that follow Taj Tariq, but I still go anywhere and I approach them and everything. Islam, brother. But you mad at me or something? The brother of Mexican Empire, I ran into them in D.C. Islam, y'all ain't speaking what I said to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because we still brothers at the end of the day. You know what I mean? When I see Garfield, same thing. Islam, what's up, Garfield? You're my brother at the end of the day because you never came at me in a disrespectful way. You and I would go at it. That's your I would
Right.
say. The point of the matter is you have put yourself in a position that anywhere you go, you got to be paranoid. You got to be paranoid. How dumb is that? That shows that you're lame. How dumb is that? But with that Apollo, so I won't be too long, my brother. Anything you want to say in closing? Because I got one more person on the line. Because I've been here for a minute, and we go close out with my last brother on the line. Y'all don't want to miss this. Hold on, Apollo. Anything in closing, brother?
I just want to say one thing. The Moorish village is the strongest movement going on right now. I need everybody to donate whatever you can. It might not even be money. It might be in another area, but that movement right there, I need everybody to try to, donate whatever type of time, energy, or funding towards that movement, because that's a very strong movement. And one other thing, Moors out here. We should have a challenge the Moors out here, because economically we could turn this whole thing around ourselves. 10,000 Moors, and we definitely have 10,000 Moors, and we was with $100. What I do here? That's all I'm saying. We had 1,000 Moors with $100. We know what that number is. It's 100,000. So at the point of we keep talking about we don't got no money or something can't get fun, I mean, it only takes, that's $25 a week in 1 month for 1,000 people. We can have $100,000 towards the Moorish Village project. So that's all I'm saying to all of you Moors out here. Let's challenge ourselves to at least build one village, at least one, to get it off the ground. Then we can move it to other cities. That's my, that's my spiel. Peace.
Hey, brother,
Islam to the family.
Islam. And as my brother make his exit out, the thing is that's just what it's about. You know what I mean? That's just what it's about. Hold on one second. That's just what it's about. This Moorish Village project is not a project for specifically Moors. It's for everybody that want to centralize an economy. It doesn't matter if you Hebrew. It doesn't matter if you comedic science. If you have a business that you can bring to the table, that I'm talking about commerce here. I'm not talking about this internet stuff. I'm talking about a commerce thing where we can have it on the ground, where people want to go out the house and go shopping into an area, live in an area. The Moorish Village is that place. And now once we get that started in Baltimore, we could do it in other cities. Heck, you can use the blueprint to create the Nile Valley. I mean, every city there's a Nile Valley. In every city there's a little Israel. And we can trade services. And little Israel might got a cleaning company. I might got a window washing company. Let's swap out some services. And then let's politic with some of these other groups of people so we can take their businesses, just like they take our business. So that's the point of the Moorish Village. So the question becomes, why are they causing all this confusion? What are they bringing to the table? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. So I ask everybody, if you're able to support the Moorish Village, the GoFundMe is already there. We already got one building purchased. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say that the people that donated, I appreciate it. I thank you, but we need more than as you can see in this. People donated the first time around, it was probably about 1,000, and the second time around it's $500 some, as you can see. I'll show you right here. That is definitely need a booster shot. I mean, this definitely need a booster shot. We already got the building. The building is actually similar to what you see on this page right here. You know what I'm saying? So we already got the building. We got a brother trying to purchase another building. I was in there today, matter of fact, where's my phone at? I was in there today. I got a brother on the line. Give me a second. I'm going to show you what I was doing in there today by myself, because I want to make sure it's safe before I bring other people up in there. But let me show you what I was doing today by myself. You know what I mean? This is what I was doing today. Let me see if y'all can see this. This is what I was doing today by myself. Let me see if y'all can see this. See this? I was gutting this out by myself today. That's what I was doing in there today. I was gutting it out. by myself today. You know what I mean? Because I got to make it safe. I got to make it safe before I let anybody else go in there and help clear it out. But I was in there gutting it out myself. On the first floor, I didn't broke down the walls on the first floor. I got a little bit more to do in my spare time. You know what I mean? And look, this is what it's all about at the end of the day. Y'all see that? That's my little man right there, reading the Quran while when I pick him up after school. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what it's about. So this is what you're gonna put his prophet in the casket. Y'all see that? You know what I mean? So
hey, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother.
Yes, sir.
I remember see these brothers don't understand. They think we're making this up. This more science. They think we're making up. You remember I sent some to your inbox when I showed you how when my father changed his name and it said they gave him a free national name.
Yeah. Yep.
So this is what I'm trying to say. If they got to show me your proof. Show me how they could get a free national name. Show me how you could use your kinetic science or you're going out of the planet doing your little astrophysics, whatever you want to call it thing you do. How can you show me at least how I could free myself and on an aspect of, since we're coming out of slavery, we're people that's coming out of slavery. To have a free national name, that should mean something to somebody who was once enslaved and in the recent times. But can't none of them show me how to do that. They can tell me all type of things from the back in the past 5,000 years ago, but I'm talking about right now in these damn times. How can you show me how to have a free national name? And the prophet, then now he want to put the person who set this up. We were enslaved. Now he done set it up so we can have free national names in this day and time. And you want to put this man in the casket who brought us back our birthright? I mean, it's a mockery of justice at this point. So that's my whole piece. They want to say it is what it is, but show me how you could be. Show me how to free myself in the system that we're in right now.
Indeed. With that, I'm gonna bring my brother on real quick, but this is the video I wanted to show real quick. That at the end of the day, this is what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's really about. This is my little this is my little sheik right there.
Prophet in these days he was prepared divinely in due time by Allah to redeem men from their sins.
I'm picking them up from school.
To warn them of
he see the Quran and start reading it.
Which is upon the earth. John the Baptist was a forerunner of Jesus in He warned and stirred up the nation and prepared them to receive the divine which was
See, at the end of the day, family, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about at the end of the day, family. That's what it's all about. It's not all about this old trying to disrespect somebody's way of life and the way that they believe. It's about trying to uplift. Now, it's good to challenge. I love a challenge. I love a debate. People don't like debates. I love them. But the disrespect got to go with that. Let me bring in my brother in the building. Are you there, my brother? Are you there, my brother?
You talking to King Pharaoh the Moorish?
Who do I got on the line right here? Who do I got on the line?
King Pharaoh of the Moors.
Hey, family, I got Dolo, King Pharaoh of the Moors in the building. Hey, Dolo, did you get a chance to see the picture of they putting the Prophet Noble Drew Ali in the casket?
They want me in the casket. What? I jump off the casket. Fuck out of here. I jump off the coffin like a Miami Dolphin. What's wrong with him? It's Noble Drew Ali incarnated. We repeat ourselves. We all know Noble Drew Ali. He's bugging. But it's all good, though. We love it. We love it because that's his job. These people are who is supporting him? I jump out the coffin like Miami Dolphin. Who is ducking down shots like Young Dolphin? Who supported women? Eastern Stars. That's who supported them.
Right.
Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Eastern stars is supporting him. And Pharaoh, that means spirits amongst thousands.
So Dolo.
All together, lovely.
Hey Dolo.
Spirits amongst thousands.
So Dolo. Now you walked in up on that lecture on Pharaoh, right? Now, how do you feel about? Do you feel the same way with the same intensity, or has it increased any?
No, I feel good. I feel great. I feel beautiful. I felt a little uptight when I was there because I felt he was. I didn't mean him to say that he already disrespect. I said in the future tense. I said, yo, don't disrespect. Don't come out your mouth. Meaning, I know you about to do something on the 24th. Don't disrespect nobody. Keep nobody name out your mouth when y'all do that. That's what I basically was saying. So I feel like the he-she boy, and then the other he-she boy, the boyfriend, they bringing unity with us. They bringing us unity. I got I'm mostly Unc. Me and Unc got an interview we gonna do together. No homo. Down in Atlanta. He's banned from Atlanta. He can't come down here. So, you know what I mean? I feel great. These fools, these dummies are Jesus. They bringing us all together. More unity. You know me. Get on the umbrella. A great Navy. Get up on that umbrella. A great Navy.
That Dolo, king of the mirrors, King Pharaoh of the mirrors. Hey, listen, family. The thing is, people might say, well, Dolo is not a temple Moor. This is what they've been saying. Dolo not a temple Moor, but you rock with Dolo. And my response is this. It's never been about a temple Moor or a non-temple Moor. It's always been about stop robbing our people. That's what it's been about. Stop using that information, robbing our people. I could care less what you teach, but don't rob our people. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a person like my brother Taj, I'm just asking, where is the building after 30 years? Where is the school of law and history? Where's the building after 30 years for the babies? Where's the building? Where is it after selling all these books, Roz? Where is it? So I mean, I don't take kindly that you're talking about uplift and follow humanity, but we have no place to facilitate that. That we're only facilitating it online and going to somebody's lecture that pay us to come. See, that's not uplift and follow humanity to me. Uplift and follow humanity to me is creating a community or creating a condition where people can come and receive the benefits of being a Moorish American. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? And so when I look at a brother like Dolo go around teaching his measure, but you can't nobody say Dolo took $1 from anybody. Nobody.
That's right.
So that's what I support.
I go to the temple. I was in temple. One, that's part of me. Temple out in North Virginia, what's it, Hampton?
Yeah.
Hampton, Virginia. I'm part of that temple. I'm part of the temple. I'm part of every temple. Temple 4 in Detroit. I go to every temple. That's what people understand. Me and the Great Navy, we go to every temple. We go to all temples. Every temple. You got to get under the umbrella of the Great Navy. What are you talking about? We can't sit in the house and say it like house niggas. We got to go out the street.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Got to get under the umbrella of the Great Navy.
That Dolo king of the birds. So and so that's what I want people to understand. When I address the Taj Tariqites and the information, I don't hate them. I have no hatred in my heart for anybody. For anybody. Right. Even if I disagree. And I'm going to tell you again, my main disagreement is that these brothers have been around for 30 and 40 years talking this same stuff, but have nothing to show for it. If we was in the dope game, if we was in the street game, you know what we call that. We call that hustling backwards.
That's right.
We call that hustling backwards. And then anybody that supported, they not looking at history. They're not looking at history, what has been produced. What has been produced from it.
Right.
That's hustling backwards.
That's right.
That's hustling backwards, man. And so that's what I'm looking at. We need to build something for our people. We need to build something for the next generation. Or we need to step down and stop talking. Step down and stop talking. You know what I mean? Anything in closing? I've been here for a while, Dolo. Anything in closing, brother? I'm about to get up out of here. I think we said our piece. We let them know what's going to happen.
I think I want to say one thing, though. I just want to say one thing. That star on our 5-star, that star that y'all see, that green star, that flag period run the streets. That red and green run the streets. Our star has been split into an eastern star. We call it evil star. And that's all his followers. That's who's supporting them. They're not going to stop like a reverend getting it from the girls, and you keep telling them girls that the reverend robbing them, they're not going to listen to you. So all y'all that keep making comments on his videos to the girls, tell them it's fatal. Hope you heard me. Islam.
Islam. So that's Dolo, King of the Moors. Peace and love, family. So that's Dolo, King Pharaoh of the Moors in the building. So a brother said somebody needs to expose these doctrines. I say I have no problem with that. But how do you expose a doctrine with no one there to respond to your exposing of that? How do you expose a doctrine on Everbright or whatever that is? I can respect it better if you say, I want to debate a real more now. Because y'all talking about that Sabir wasn't in the temple. Y'all talking about Alim wasn't in the temple. Well, let me debate a real more. Let me debate them any more in the temple. I would respect that instead of trying to fake like you're going to bury some doctrine. You ain't burying nothing. You're about to bury yourself. You're about to bury yourself. You know what I'm saying? And now the thing is this. The thing is this. Most people don't understand Moorish science because the true and living teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali have not been on the highways or the byways on the corners in a long time. But it's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It haven't been on the corners. It haven't been in the boardrooms. It haven't been in City Hall. It haven't been, the real teachers haven't been out there in a long time. But it's on the way. It's on the way. And your brother right here, the Sultan of the West, Tahaka Bay, we're going to bring it. We're going to bring it like that. And anybody that's ready to bring it on a mass scale, inbox me. TahakaBay@yahoo.com. I don't care if you're in the temple or outside the temple, but we got to bring the people something practical, not individualistic, not no right to travel where one person go get this card and get busted upside their head. We're talking about organizing, because one thing I can tell you about a provocateur, one thing that they do not do, an agent provocateur, they never organize. They always talk about it. They always talk about we, but at the end of the day, it's about me. Everybody that has the potential or the ability or maybe an agent provocateur, watch them closely. See how many times they get together with 200, 300, 400, 500 people. See how many times they get under with 200 people. Very rarely you'll see that. And so that's another problem I have with the Taj Tariqites. When my brother Taj teach, you know what I mean, and you talk about that the delegation of authority, why ain't you never approached the bench with about 200-300 people? Why one person going to court challenge the delegation authority? Why ain't y'all organized 200-300 people? When the brother from Philadelphia raised the flag, the Moroccan flag in Philadelphia, y'all showed up for that. Show up when one of them brothers get busted upside their head and ask the judge in unison with one voice, where's your delegation of authority? Let's do that. Let's do that. If you want to convince us that you're right, show up. Show up and show out. Other than that, ain't nobody tripping. Ain't nobody tripping. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody tripping. You know what I'm saying? And we need to wake up to that. Because I'm going to tell you what, as we organize, anytime one of our brothers is caught off guard and treated greasy, we moving as a unit. We moving as a unit. And that's just what it is. So anytime someone that asks the police for a delegation of authority, anytime that someone that been locked up for something that they really didn't do, or they use any of the tactics that you know that you stand for, you're supposed to organize 200 or 300 and you're supposed to step up there. You're supposed to step up there. But because you haven't done it in 30 years, you suspect. And we know how it go in the streets. Anybody from the streets know how that go. You know what I mean? If you ain't standing on what you say you're standing on, you can't talk. You can't keep on talking that same talk. And you ain't step up to the plate. Yeah, I know people love my brother. Heck, I love the brother too. But hey, it's time to show and prove in 2018 and 19. It's time to show and prove. You know, and just like let me switch it back. Just like I'm talking about my brother Taj, I would never ever disrespect. I've never called him out his name. I've never cursed at him. I never will. I would never make a meme of him in a casket. I may make one with a puppet or something. You know what I mean? But that's all in fun. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't fun trying to put the divine prophet in a casket, or one of your friends, or one of your brothers, or even if you call your brother your enemy. That ain't no fun, man. That's gangster talk. You know what I mean? That's tough talk, and that's about to get that work type of talk. It is what it is. With that, I'm about to sign off. I appreciate y'all. I've been here for a long time, and as I said, hopefully y'all can support the Moorish Village. The link will be in the bottom of the comment section. And I just hope somebody would donate $5 or $10. We need some paint up in that demonstration. You know what I mean? We need some drywall. We're going to get it done by the will of Allah. I want to thank my brother Apollo Bay. I want to thank my brother Roy Bay. I want to thank my brother Dolo, King of the Moors. I'm going to come back and get Roy Bay on here again, because he got some things on his chest. Matter of fact, let me give Roy some closing words. Let me give Roy some closing words real quick. I'm going to let my brother Roy Bay get some closing words, and I'm going to allow my brother Apollo get some closing words, and then we'll get out of here. You know what I mean? Let's see if we get Roy Bay back up on here real quick and get some closing remarks. The guys, send me that order, brother. The guys, I need that order. Pharaoh don't have wisdom. If he had wisdom, he would not be doing the things that he's doing. He wouldn't be doing it. Wisdom don't move you like that. It's on, my brother. So I just brought you back in for some closing remarks. We're about to shut it down. Anything you want to say in closing, brother? Go ahead. The floor is yours. Take it away.
Thank you, my good brother. Praise Allah. Yeah, brother. I just want to say, aside from dealing with our lower selves and our emotions, dealing strategically, with these two individuals, we too have to be wise and intelligent. So at our demonstrations, and I say that to say that Pharaoh was just seen with two police, and it's been said to me from another brother that Sarah Suit Seti is the only individual that seems to be able to get on social media, i.e. YouTube, and show a gun and those police not run up in his house, which clearly is an indication that we are dealing with, as you have just stated throughout the show, an agent provocateur.
Absolutely.
Now, right. Let me give a quick breakdown of what an agent provocateur is. The term agent provocateur was started in France in 1845. And the agent provocateur's job was to create an atmosphere that can create situations for the government to come in, arrest people, and lock them up. They were sent out by the government in France in 1845 against the citizens of France. And this is what we're dealing with here in the United States. Now, let me say this to you, my good brother. I'm going to say what Khalid Abdul Muhammad said about Minister Farrakhan in Harlem, New York at the Dempsey Center, when he said, "I don't want any harm to come to you." You see? We have to be selective in our choice of words too, even though we're a little angry right now. But these individuals, they will step back and send them peoples at us and have us all jammed up in a court of law. So, with respect to all that has been said tonight, in particular my words first and foremost, I'm going to say this here. They free to go wherever they want to go. And quote unquote, you know, I'm saying, speaking in parentheses, no harm will come to you, Pharaoh and Seti. You guys is all right. Because we're going to make sure we protect ourselves against the judicial system here that we believe you are a part of. So y'all are safe in that regard. Now, at the same time, there are a lot of us who do have feelings, but we don't have to express them so strongly publicly. So we just want to clean some of that up just a little bit in quote-unquote language in parentheses. But at the same time, we can't control others who have feelings. Remember, brother, when Malcolm X did what he did, Elijah Muhammad told the nation, leave Malcolm alone. But there were those members who were FOI, who their zeal for Elijah was more, meaning their love for Elijah was more stronger than the discipline they had to adhere to his instructions of leaving Malcolm alone. And some of these individuals, even though they didn't pull the trigger, when Malcolm died on that day, some of them wasn't angry, some of them was rather happy. So when you're dealing with our religious figurehead of this holy and divine movement, they should have been more responsible in their demonstrations, because they know, you know what, if I can't get to one or two of them, let me do it like this, and then I get to all of them. We have to still show the world as scientists that we are qualified to make sound, right decisions, even in an emotional situation. This is what permits us to take our place in the affairs of men. So, yeah, we ain't too pleased with these two individuals, right? But at the same time, my good brother, we have to be responsible, because law still governs all events. And they are working with a particular element in society that can cause us legal problems. So we got to be strategic in our demonstrations and how we respond to these two clowns. Islam.
Islam, my brother, I appreciate you. And before I sign off, I want my brother Apollo Bay. Are you still there, brother? Get my brother. Are you there, brother? Oh, your mic muted. Give you one last closing remark before we get out of here, my brother. Anything you want to say? Final closing remark?
I agree with what Brother Roy Bay just said fully. You know what I mean? I'm definitely you know, I basically I'm standing by my words. You understand? I understand what Brother Roy said, but I just, you know, it is what it is. I can't. It is what it is. You know, peace to everybody. You know, love to everybody. You know, Islam to everybody. But you know, it is what it is.
I definitely feel you on that. So peace and love, family. Let me say one more time. I encourage y'all to support these two channels of videos that I use. Support these two channels videos that I use. One moment, a second. Give me 1 second. Support these two videos. Islam, one moment. Young Pharaoh, the psychiatrist, Sully Dolo. They got some very informative videos up there that will give you some insight of the scamming that has been perpetrated by Young Pharaoh. And it's very important. Right now, I got my brother Fenty Bay on the phone. My brother, we still live. Do you want to say something to the people?
Islam, Moorish, Islam. Listen, I'm gonna keep it clear, man. These nobodies, man, they're gonna really make a name for themselves messing with the Moors, because the third and the fourth generation ain't tolerating that stuff. And I hope they get themselves together, because the way they going right now, it ain't gonna be pretty. Islam.
Islam. And with that, we're gonna close out, family. That was my good brother Fenty Bay, straight out of PA. Fenty Bay out of PA, Apollo Bay out of PA, And last but not least, family, let me share this with you real quick. I want everybody to know that I tried my best not to hold any personal grudges or anything. It's kind of hard because the love that I have for the Prophet of Noble Drew Ali, and I would hope somebody in North Carolina will have a sit down with this brother when he comes to North Carolina on July the 8th, 2018. You know, it's okay to walk up there and say, brother, we need to talk. Have a talk with the brother. You know, is there any Moors in North Carolina? This is going to be at 105 Parish Street in Durham, North Carolina. Is there any Moors in North Carolina that nobody telling you to go be a killer? Nobody telling you to go be a boxer, a fighter, MMA star? We said, saying, brother, as brother to brother, we need to talk, you know, in Durham, North Carolina on July the 8th. He will be there. You know, if my schedule wasn't so crazy, I would like to drive up there myself and have a conversation with the brother. 105 West Parish Street. And I'm saying I come in peace. You know what I mean? I'm for peace if possible, violence if necessary. So I'm definitely coming in peace, but we'll leave it at that. But Durham, North Carolina, you know, that's where you're gonna be at from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. 12 in the noon to 7 p.m. He'll be right there. So I would employ any Moorish American with a love for the Prophet, try to have a conversation with the brother. The number is on here. You can also go to the number and call the brother. Say we need to have a conversation. He's not gonna pick up the phone for me. You know what I mean, I go into his chat. He tell me get out of the chat. They don't rock with me. You know what I'm saying? They won't even have a conversation with me, but maybe they will have a conversation with you. You know, I don't know. Let's see what we can get done, man, so we can stop coming at each other in such a way that's so disrespectful, where at the end of the day, somebody probably end up getting hurt. You know what I mean? That's right. I'm for peace if possible, violence if necessary. I'm for peace, but I would defend myself at all costs. I would defend myself. I would defend the Prophet. I would defend everything that I stand for in my principles with all cause. And it's just what it is. You know, I go out with a blaze of glory. It is what it is. That's just who I am. I guess I got to learn to love instead of hate. The Prophet say learn to love instead of hate. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. It is what it is. Peace if possible. I mean, we're not going to bring no violence to me and then think I'm going to be like peaceful. It don't work like that. Not on this side. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is. Peace and love, family. We up out of here. And again, I appreciate my guests for coming through. Apollo Bay, Roy Bay, as well as my brother, Ishmael Bay. I almost forgot Ishmael. My brother and comrade, Ishmael Bay. And I thank all of y'all for coming through. Peace and love, family. Till next time, I'm up out of here.